Long Qiu Baiqing accidentally blew up Xiao Tian's spaceship. To express her apology, Long Qiu Baiqing not only offered herself to Xiao Tian as a wife, but also pledged to intervene and protect him the next time he was abused by the two empresses. Xiao Tian immediately declined, stating that her involvement was unnecessary. Just moments ago, Xiao Tian not only revived those who were already dead, but also had them repeatedly perform according to his guidance. Until they couldn't bear it any longer, their souls collapsed and perished. However, even in this state, Xiao Tian still refused to let them off the hook. He even stood on a moral high ground, accusing them and confiscating all the Bloodline clan storage rings, along with their spaceship, as compensation for his losses. After clearing the battlefield, Xiao Tian took Zhong Yanming into the spaceship. The interior was ruggedly decorated with a pronounced warlike style. The front of the spaceship was crafted from translucent crystals, providing a wide and clear view. Xiao Tian lounged lazily in his seat, letting Wang Kai control the spaceship and fly towards Qingyan Mountain. Although the speed was far from his own, at least he didn't have to bother with navigation. Xiao Tian said to Zhong Yanming, "You've worked hard before. Later, go get me a Qingyan pig to replenish my body." Zhong Yanming nodded in agreement, though inwardly he was speechless. Soon, they were back in the vicinity of the prince's palace. Xiao Tian stretched comfortably and chatted casually with Zhong Yanming, saying that the spaceship could serve as a convenient means of transportation. Wang Kai reminded them that Long Qiu Baiqing was approaching. Xiao Tian casually responded, "If she's approaching, let her approach." However, thunderous sounds echoed in his ears as Xiao Tian watched Long Qiu Baiqing crash in, locking eyes with the bewildered Xiao Tian. Xiao Tian and Zhong Yanming were dumbfounded. The next moment, Long Qiu Baiqing, with undiminished speed, crashed into the top of the spaceship, creating a hole. Long Qiu Baiqing suddenly came to her senses and said, "Did I fly too fast and misjudge?" Startled, she questioned why Xiao Tian and Zhong Yanming were inside that spaceship, about to fly back to rectify her mistake. The spaceship, with a hole made by her head, couldn't bear the strain and broke into two. Xiao Tian grabbed Long Qiu Baiqing and, holding the Qingyan pig she brought, emerged from the broken spaceship. Xiao Tian watched the spaceship, emitting black smoke, turn into a ball of fire in midair. Holding the Qingyan pig, he cried out, "My spaceship turned into fireworks." Xiao Tian and Long Qiu Baiqing turned to face each other, eye to eye. Eventually, Long Qiu Baiqing slowly turned her head away, avoiding Xiao Tian's gaze, and said, "This definitely has nothing to do with me." On the side, Zhong Yanming silently dragged the struggling Qingyan pig towards the kitchen. Long Qiu Baiqing explained apologetically, "I'm very sorry. When I saw the Bloodline clan's mark, my body acted involuntarily." Xiao Tian, still expressionless, looked at the emotionless Long Qiu Baiqing and said, "You owe me." Long Qiu Baiqing replied, "I don't have anything particularly valuable on me right now. How about offering myself instead?" Xiao Tian squinted at the calm-faced Long Qiu Baiqing and shook his head. Long Qiu Baiqing thought for a moment and said, "Next time you fight with those two empresses and get abused, I can protect you." Xiao Tian quickly waved his hand, saying, "No, no." Long Qiu Baiqing sighed, showing a slight change in expression, and asked, "What should we do then?" Xiao Tian suddenly reacted and said, "You attacked instinctively when you saw that battleship shuttle, right? Because it had the Bloodline clan's mark. That means you have a grudge against the Bloodline clan, huh? Could it be that these people weren't after me but after you? Or maybe they were secretly targeting me, and your existence was just an excuse?" Long Qiu Baiqing nodded and said, "Could it be that hitting you was predestined in the cosmic plan?" Hearing this, Xiao Tian began to contemplate. Once you recover your memories, not only can you expose their conspiracy, but you can also find your way home. Xiao Tian already had a complete plan to help Long Qiu Baiqing regain her memories. Time passed swiftly, and it was already dusk without anyone noticing. Zi Ruoyan and Luo Fenai had changed into casual clothes and arrived at the prince's palace. they remained silent throughout the journey. As they approached the prince's palace, they heard a strange sound, as if something was colliding, accompanied by a rhythm. Ziroyan and Luo Fengai exchanged glances, and when they entered the prince's palace, they were stunned by the scene before them.